Hey guys, what's up? I wanted to let you all know that I tried doing a link trade with someone to trade a rockruff, but apparently it didn't work. So I think I'm gonna have to trade it like this. Now it is not dusk time at my place. It is actually daytime, but I switched the clock. Jeez, I think I have the hiccups. To 17, which makes it dusk time, as you can see. Which I was actually the hiccups or something, jeez. Which is actually, I had to level Lycanroc up to level 25. It grew 2 levels, so that is actually why it is level 26. So it's pretty easy to evolve this time around because this time I beat the game and I'm actually in a place where level up relatively quick. Because it grew up like 1 level, and then once I started switching it into the first slot, it started going up by like 2 levels. So yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. And if you want me to give you one, you're going to have to give me your friend code. My friend code is then the one that says it seems I have to evolve rockruff into dusk Lycanroc so I can trade. And just put your friend code in the comments there. I will give you a free dusk Lycanroc for any Pokemon. Now, if you're wondering, which is you're probably not, but basically what I do to hatch unlimited event rockruffs, is to breed it with a, hold on, let me see here a second. It's kind of hard to hold the phone and do this at the same time. But what I did was actually breed it with a normal rockruff, which works with it works with a normal hatched one. So that's why one of mine doesn't have happy hour, or like all of them basically, because I traded the one with happy hour, and so they still work. So I actually tested it. This is how I got all of them. I have an unlimited breeding thing. So if you guys ever want one, put your in-game name and your friend code down in the comments below in my other video, and I will send you one as soon as I try to see your comment, because I'm not really usually looking at the comments, but I do tend to do it sometimes, so just be aware of that, and I'll try my best to give you one at the time. Last time I actually did something with some of my live streaming, my game, I went to friends list. This is so funny because of the fact that I went to my friends list after pressing the home menu, and when I went back into my game, I was all confused, like, why is he not popping up? And then at some point he popped up, but it wasn't showing him as if he was online in the game. And then I go back and check to why, if I'm connected online. And I'm like, wait, it disconnected me. I was like, why? It was so funny. Pokemon was a little bit bugged though, seriously. It literally was not popping up his name until billions of tries. But hey, it actually worked now, finally, after who knows how long. But, yeah, it was just really funny. I was like, well, it disconnected me. So, I hope you guys will want one, and if you want one, I'll give you one. So, if you ever, in case you ever just oh, I want more of it, breed it with a normal rockruff. It's as simple as that. But it needs to be a different gender. So be aware of that. And I was playing Ultra Moon recently. I literally stepped into the grass 3 to 5 steps, and I ran into a Pichu. Yep. And I caught it. I was really hyped about it because, Pichu is really hard for me to find. I don't know why, but it is. And it was a new patch of grass because I was going up Route 1 nearby where the rockruff was. I went into the grass next to a tree. And what happened was, I ran to Pichu, first try, in that patch of grass. I'll show you which one I'm talking about. I was like, how the heck did I do that? And it's on, should be around, I believe. It was not, yeah, I think it was there actually. So I was going around Route 1, right? I think it was Route 1 at least. I don't remember which one it is, but I'll show you. What happened was, I was going up this trail, right? I was going through all these patches of grass. And when I went through this one, up here, watch. This is the patch of grass I went into, I think. Wait, let me check. Yeah, that was the patch of grass I went into. And I ran into a Pichu first try in this patch of grass. Over here. I literally went to this spot and I ran into a Pichu. It was weird, let me tell you. So that's going to end it for today, guys. Hopefully you'll want that rockruff and I'll give you one, or not rockruff, dusk Lycanroc. I'll give you this dusk Lycanroc and you'll be so happy. I want to show you its stats, by the way. I'd say they're actually pretty good, because one time I leveled up past level 25. I leveled up at like level, what, 60 when it evolved? Can't even do anything correctly. Hold on. So this is its stats when it evolved. I'd say they're actually relatively good. Like when I evolved at like level 60, its attack stat was like at 100 and something. So once you level it up, it actually becomes a really good Pokemon. I tried my other Dusk Lycanroc in a link trade, but I can make unlimited of them, don't forget, so I can give you however many I want, like however many people like request for it. I'll give you one Dusk Lycanroc, each of everyone. So just remember, do not try this at home. If it was real, it would probably bite your hand off. So if Pokemon was ever to become real, do not, and I mean do not, throw a rock at this thing. It's not a good idea, believe me. If you've seen the show, do not mess with it. I've seen a clip of the episode where it was Gladion versus and his type Null versus Dusk Lycanroc. Not a good sight. Even though Dusk Lycanroc got beat, he was raging, let me tell you. So yeah, I'm just saying, if it ever was possible, it's probably the best idea not to mess with one. Just as a little roleplay joke, but because we all know they're never gonna become real. Unless somehow somebody makes a portal into the game and brings them to this world, which I don't think is ever going to be physically possible. So, or even mentally possible. It's impossible in any case. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!